G'day and welcome back. It's 37 degrees here in Melbourne and it's hot and windy. We're here in Melbourne just to help my mother-in-law sell her home. I've gone full Shango here. I'm outside, I'm in the carport and there's cars going past, helicopters, the whole thing. But I thought I'd have a quick look at this Mullard radio and do a short video, see how it works. I don't think it's worth doing up, but I'll just see if it works. I picked this up on the way down from Brisbane. I picked it up in Sydney. It's in pretty poor condition actually. Half the information's fallen off the dial, so unless I can get another dial, it's not worth it. And the case is very, very poor. The brand is Mullard. They amalgamated with Philips very early on. So this is a Philips radio in the Mullard guise. I'll spin it around and have a look at the back. There's not much going on here. It's just a plain masonite back. There it is there, Mullard Australia. The model number is an MAS 1110 and this will be about 1950. This is very similar to a lot of the Philips radios at the time. I'll take the back off, we'll have a look inside and I'll put some power on in a minute and we'll see if it's going to work or not. Here's inside. These radios have got a pretty good sized speaker and they sound pretty good when they're going. Down the back there is where the rectifier should go and it's missing. It's got dust all over it, so maybe somebody's put diodes in it earlier on. I'm not sure that's the original transformer. It looks small and it should be picking up these holes here. I think it was a flat one. It sat down horizontally and not vertically like this one. So this has probably been changed. It's got a repair sticker on the back there. It says Ray's Radio Service in Parramatta Road in Concord. And the old phone number's been scratched out and they've got the newer version. This still would be way back in the 70s, I would think. My attitude to radio servicing is no guts, no glory. I'm going to put some power on. We'll see what happens. We'll find out if those diodes are there or not. I have my little dim bulb tester that I made here a couple of years ago. So that's connected up. There's the bulb. This is the on-off switch, and I bet this switch goes backwards. So going anti-clockwise to turn on. See what happens. That looks perfect. Let's turn up the dial. Nothing's happening there. Oh, there it goes.
Extraordinary that
Look
in
at that.
recent times we've had both floods and bushfires in Victoria, as we have in some other parts of Australia, and I just urge everyone in the area that's affected there to start.
Look at that, works. I can't hear any hum at all, the normal residual hum's there. I'll turn it up again, we'll just run through the stations.
Been issued east of Beaufort to the west.
Of these mass shootings, young people take things extremely.
One thing about being in Melbourne is that there's stations galore, you can pick up everything. A couple of ethnic stations there.
Or email programming@3knd.org.au. Heartbeat, your heartbeat is the rhythm that you feel.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
So there it is. What do I do now? Works perfectly. I've turned it around and the tuning capacitor rubbers have worn out. It probably needs some new capacitors, but yeah, gee, it's not bad, is it? And yeah, as I said, there's diodes in where the rectifier used to be. And they sound great. These radios have a really nice sound. I might take it out of the case just so we can have a look underneath, see what's under there, see how they've done the diodes. But I'm not going to do much else down here. I don't have any tools and equipment anymore. The house is being sold. Everything's been wrapped up and put in boxes and shipped out. So I'm just running with what I bought down in my little tool bag. All right, I'll take the chassis out. We'll have a quick look underneath. Before I do that, Graham, the Radio Cruncher over in the UK, he has the Radio Cruncher channel. I've featured him in my channel on occasion, so you know, we get on really well. I try and watch his show every Sunday night. It's a bit late here when it comes on, so I can't really sit up for long watching. But yeah, we chat. It's good fun. G'day, Graham. How you going over there?
Hi, David. Good day.
Good to hear from you, Graham. Now, Graham likes to get a bit of finger into him occasionally, and he uses this, and it's called Bishop's Finger. Haven't been able to get it for a while, but I was able to get some this morning. So I've got a bottle there, and I'm going to try it. You have to open it with a bottle opener, for goodness sake. Now I've got this cold, because they would have it warm over there, but 37 degrees, I'm having a cold, thanks. I'll turn the music up while I try it. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, that is good. That is really good. I do like these English beers. When we were in England some years ago, my wife and I, we travelled around. Everywhere we stopped, we'd try and find a pub and I'd try one of the local beers. And yeah, that's great. That is very nice. It sounds like there's a storm coming, so cheers to everybody and all my good friends over in the UK. Oh yeah, that's good. I had to stop filming yesterday. The clouds came in and the rain came and it dropped about 15 degrees or something in 15 minutes. So I gave it away. So as I was going to do yesterday, I'll remove the chassis and we'll have a look underneath. There's 4 screws on the bottom, but I also have to release the 3 screws in here. The screws are all out, so I can take this out now. That's a little bit of a surprise. The caps have been replaced at some point, and that's got the Phillips mustard caps in it. There's the 2 diodes that are replacing the rectifier, and they're pretty old style, so I have no idea when this was done. Might have been even back in the 60s perhaps. It's a bit hard to see, but there's a filter cap there and there's another one down there. They're both still in circuit, but they seem to be still working. I can see a paper cap hiding down here. I think it's in the antenna circuit. It's probably not under any great duress. Looks like they've used the styro cap for the coupling cap. I'll check that it's okay. They're usually pretty good. So I'll put the dim bulb on again and it's still normal. This side here is the grid side of the capacitor, so we should have grid bias of 4.7. It should be 6, but we're on dim bulb, so it's probably working pretty well. If I go to the other side, we've got 120, so that's working fine. This is a 6M5 valve, and I want to measure the plate, and this is the plate up here, pin 7, and we've got 194. I'll put it on full power, we'll see what we get. I'll try it again. It should be 215. It's 250. That's probably still within limits, but it's too high. And that's due to these diodes being in here. These are the specs for the 6M5. The plate can go to 300 in a typical application with a Class A amp, which is what we have here. 250 volts is about what you would normally expect to see. So it's actually within limits. So at this point, I wouldn't be too worried about it. If I was at home, I would change the other paper cap. I would clean it up, of course, check all the resistors and do some more voltage checks. I've turned it around and
now most recently...
it works perfectly. It picks up all the stations. There's no hum from those old capacitors. If I was at home, I would replace them anyway. As I said, check the resistors, clean it up, remount the tuning capacitor. The only thing I could do now perhaps is just have a look at cleaning up the case, see if I can make that look a bit nicer. I'll go and grab the case, I'll see if I can clean it up a bit. I'm not going to polish the case here, I don't have any polishes, but I'll just see if it will respond or not. I've got some Jif here, it's a cream cleanser now, it's got micro particles, so this should work much better than it used to. So I'll put a bit on there. I've got a slightly damp cloth here. I'll see what it'll do, whether it'll clean up or not. Always looks good when it's got a bit of water on it, of course. That looks fantastic, but of course it's wet. I'll let it dry, we'll see what it does. Look, it's a bit smoother. I'm not using the right stuff. I needed Jif with maxo particles instead of micro. This is not going to work. It has a coarse sort of texture to it, so the Bakelite's, really deteriorated. It probably would come good if I was give it a sand with wet and dry paper and some water. So it'll probably come back okay if you wanted to put some time into it. It's never going to look like new though. What do you guys think? Should I take this home and try and finish it off? The dial glass needs to be remade somehow. I'm not sure how to do that. The cabinet is not fantastic. It may come up okay. I've got better projects that I'd like to do. I'm not super keen on this one. But maybe I'll reassemble it, see if someone wants to buy it and they can repair it. Might be a good project for somebody. So I'll leave you with that thought. This was a distraction. We couldn't do any work yesterday, so I thought I'd have a look at this. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me not really do anything, and I hope you can join me next time for another Shango-esque radio adventure. Just before I sign off, I've been given a couple of other radios. It's about a month later. That was recorded on the 22nd of February. It's now the 23rd of March, so it's about a month later. I'm still in Melbourne, and I've picked up some more radios, and here's one of them. Everywhere I go, someone says, I've got a radio there if you want it, I suppose. I'm reduced now to working on cardboard packing boxes, so I'll just give this a go. This radio looks like it's homemade. It's quite well done though. I'll have a quick look in the back. Here's the back, and it has a really large transformer, really oversized for the size of the radio. So I'm not sure if it's homemade or not. Anyway, I'm going to put some power on. We'll see if it works. Here's my dim bulb, and it's just plugged in up at the rafters there. I have the dim bulb powered. I'll turn it on here. See what happens. Looks all right, doesn't it? Got a dial light as well. It should have warmed up. Oh, there's something.
Whilst you're there, and
Look at
don't
that.
forget to tune into What's News in Disability on Vision Australia Radio, sponsored by Link Disability. Check your local program guide
Oh,
at
that's tone.
varadio.org for broadcast time.
Oh, it works.
That's varadio.org.
Have you experienced?
I can see 3 stages on the tuner there, and yeah, it looks good.
And get into
So-
the swim for autism. Our lead article today
Okay.
comes to
Well,
you
that's
from
one
the
of them.
website
I'll go and get the other one.
conversation.com.
Here's the next one. It's a Swedish radio, this one, and its brand name is Pyar. This was given to me this morning by a friend I have down here in Melbourne, and he got 3 radios and he gave me this one. It's in pretty ordinary condition, really. It's coming apart at the corners here, but it can be repaired. It'll be good. It's still got the back on it. I'm not going to take it off. I'll power it up through the dim bulb and see if it will do anything. So I think that'll be on off volume. This is tuning, and the tuner does work. Oh, hang on, no, what it is. Oh, there's the tuning. So that'll be the band switch. The dim bulb's powered. I'll turn it on. That looks all right. It's got lights on as well. There's some noise there. I'll see if I can tune it. No, nothing. And the volume up. No, there's nothing there. In fact, there's not even any crackling. There is some hum in there, but yeah, okay. Well, let's not break it. I'll turn it off. Anyway, I'll take this back to Queensland, and I'll take the one down on the floor here. I'll do a video on both. The Mullard, I don't think I'll be bothered with, but these two should come up nice, and I reckon this one should come up really well. As I said before, I hope you enjoyed this little preview on the radios, and I hope you can join me next time for my next radio adventure.